Oh hi, I was just setting up some things on my desk. Well, welcome to John Batch's YouTube channel. If you've been here before, then it's always good to see you again. It means we must be doing interesting videos, so welcome back. If you're brand new, then welcome to the site. Always good to meet new people. Have a look around the site, see what you like. If there's things you like, please like them, share them with other people, and please subscribe to our channel. In fact, everybody could really use some help. Show your friends videos, tell people. We're getting a good push now, and I'd like to get up to 500 subscribers in a couple of weeks' time. So if you can help me with that, I'd really appreciate your help. Now, as you know, I usually do a quick technical short before we get to the main video, and today I'll just mention a lot of people are concerned with the new cars, plastic cars they have, which have the chip built in, like these, that people are going to come along and steal their data. Well, there's a couple of things you can do. You can either buy a wallet like this, which is RFID protected, or do what other people do, and I do as well, which is to buy an active RFID blocker. Quite cheap, some are better than others, but I'll be doing a big video about that in shortly, so do enjoy that. What we're going to be talking about today is the fact we have lots of duplicate files floating around on our computers. So what we need is some way of getting rid of all these so we can reclaim more space. I know disk space is really cheap, but let's see what we can do. So let's get started. Okay, so this is all about deduplicating files. Now, I use two different methods for two different types of files. Normal Office files, text files, spreadsheets, things like that. I use a great program called AllDup, which you can see on the screen there. When it comes to graphics and images, we'll be looking at those a bit later, but I quite like something called Awesome Duplicate Photo Finder, so we'll examine that a bit later. So let's focus on AllDup and looking for text and file on normal Office documents. Okay, so here we go. What we can do is we can specify particular files we want to be searched, or we can search for all of them. And if we want to add another one, just click the plus up here, add folder, and then you can decide which extra folders you like just by going in, finding one, and clicking on it and okaying it. Okay, and that'll add it to the list down here. So that's going to be searched. Now, search method is quite interesting. This is how close you want to compare things. Now, if you don't specify too many criteria, then you'll get an awful lot of files returned, but you won't have a number of good files, good comparisons. You spend a lot of time deleting all the time. So I'd rather select a few more things, like last modified date, for example, so I get more precision in the results. I'm more likely to be finding actual duplicates. One of the reasons for using modified date and file size is, for example, a lot of programs create files which actually have the same name but are different files in reality, and you don't want to go around deleting those, otherwise you might end up all sorts of problems with your programs and write data. Okay. Search options, you can confirm that's saying do we want to use the filters we set up. The answer is yes. You can determine various other things, and for example on video and audio files you can compare bitrate and sample rates to be even more accurate, get even more precision. Okay. You can even go through archive files by picking out the particular ones you want. We'll include zip files. There's a file filter here, so you can say what sort of files do I want. So we'll use the file filter if we want to, or we can not use the file filter. So we're more specific, only looking for doc files or docx files or something like that. In the same way, we can use a folder filter to be specific. Again, you can use the plus up here to add more folders, so you're only going to be looking at particular folders. So that gives you quite an idea. But let's just start a search and see what happens. Here we go. Search is starting, and off we go. I haven't picked up too much, it was relatively quick, and we found 8 duplicate files. Now, admittedly, these are all sort of URL protocols and desktop.ini, but you can see the principle works and it's coming up. File sizes are the same, and the folders are different, but because they're program files I won't be using those. I use AllDup quite a lot, so I haven't actually got that many duplicate files in my actual data to be able to show you, but I think the principles explains itself. So look at the results, and there you go. Fantastic. You can also to some extent do emails depending on which email client you use, Thunderbird, Outlook, all those various things. Okay, but Thunderbird actually has a remove duplicate messages add-on. And Outlook, you can clean up the folder under the delete icon when you have a look for it, and that will help you get rid of duplicate emails, but there are other methods as well. If you have a lot of folders and you want to deduplicate across folders, emails, they're paid for and there are free tools. I haven't tested any of those, I can't recommend it, but just look for email deduplication or find email duplicate, something like that, on your favourite search engine and see what comes for you. Okay? Right. Now I said we'll look at Awesome Finder. So let's go and let's go and examine that. So I said earlier we'll be looking at how to deduplicate graphic files and image files. I tend to put files in all sorts of folders and things, so there's lots of photos on there, and photos are a lot bigger files than text files, so it's probably more important to deduplicate your photos, videos and other images. Now I found Awesome Duplicate File Finder, Awesome Duplicate Photo Finder very, very good. You can see it on the screen here. So let's see how we use it, shall we? Ooh, okay. So first thing you do is you set the folders that you want. So we'll do plus, and we're going to have a look at my video folders. I don't have too many, so not video folders, picture folders, America, USA, and we'll go to Boston, and we'll click those. Okay, so we're going to look at the Boston folders. Okay, now there's various other options you can have. So the settings here, you can scan the following file types. You can size the size of the files you want. What you're going to do when you delete the file. Okay, I haven't got any TIFF or Canon CR2, so we'll ignore that. Okay, and it automatically checks for updates, so you can come up with things like that. So let's start the search. You see, it's pretty fast really for a photo finder. I've only got 313 photos there, but it's found 50 similar pairs, which is not bad going. That's one of the reasons I chose this folder. I've tried it before, and I know that I'm going to find quite a lot. Okay, found. Okay, and as you can see, we've got duplicate folders here, and it says here we've got a similarity of 61%, which is pretty impressive. Now I've got quite a lot of duplicates because these are actually film photographs that I'd taken some years ago, and I'd obviously scanned them twice by accident. So let's have a look on the left. You see, on the left, we can see the original image is 446, and we can see over there it's 178. So we've got a great similarity there. So I think we're going to delete that one. And if you carry on, you can see all the various ones. So they're actually pretty much all the same. So they have that's me in the cheers bar. Okay, and you see the similarity, although they're actually identical photographs, it says similar to 62%. So I think it's being a bit uncertain, but it's good to bring a load of them up. And that's all you need to do to deduplicate files like that. And it's impressively quickly. So there you are, you see. Oh, that's me on a duck tool. That was really quite fun actually. I think one sank a few years ago, so probably not a good idea to do one again. But they might have got it going again, so I enjoyed it. So have a go yourself. Anyway, that was how to deduplicate files. As ever, I've had a great time making this video. I hope you've had a great time too. So if you've liked it, please like it. Share it with other people who think that they find it useful, and subscribe to my channel. As I said earlier, we're really trying to have a really good go to get another 150 subscribers by the end of the next month, depending on when you're watching this video, of course. When the end of the next month is, who knows, but just join in and do what you can for me, okay? So, hope you found that useful. As I say, I've really been enjoying it, so bye for now.